Yeah, really, I mean, really pleased with a team performance. You can see contributions from a lot of different guys with assists and goals. Winning on the road is a difficult thing. Winning against Philadelphia in their building is even more difficult. So a lot of positives to pull from the game, and to move on. Enjoy this and then move on to the next game.
Hey BJ, I just wanted to ask from your perspective, there were two pretty big controversial calls and the ref had to go to VAR and figure out what's going on. What did you see from that and were you given any explanations on either of them?
Honestly, Blair, I haven't had a chance to look at them, and our angles that we have on the bench are from a far distance. So anything that comes down to details, um, you know, we'll let we'll let sort of the review process happen. So I don't really have anything to add to that, except that it added 11 minutes of extra time and made things even more difficult. But at the end, proud that the group was able to hang strong and get the win.
Yeah. BJ, did you guys do any specific work on penalties this week other than what you might normally do before a match? After missing two on Saturday.
No, no. I mean, I think what I said earlier in the week holds true that we have the utmost confidence in our guys to step up and take penalties. One penalty miss in the beginning of the season doesn't define anybody. You saw Hani, who was fouled hard in the box, respond, and that's the type of mentality we want from the entire team. It's a resilient group that wants to be on the ball and wants the ball in big moments. And proud of Hani and the way that he responded to that. Proud of the group and the way that they responded to everything today.
Yeah, BJ, it felt like again you guys were able to really create a lot of chances from open play. I think we've seen kind of more and more of that in each game so far this season. But I'm curious, especially in the first half, you guys were going long a lot and really kind of getting in behind their back line with some diagonals. Was that an intentional thing based on something you saw from how Philly set up? And I'm also curious how much the wind kind of played into that in the first half.
So I would say the first part is that the wind played a major factor in the game for both teams between the two halves. So obviously, I think, of course, when you have it with you and you think that there's space behind, you can play behind. I think also, Philadelphia is a really organized defensive team that has a very clear identity on how they want to press you. And so for us, I thought it was an opportunity to at least early in the game try to get behind them, and then just so it happened that we had the win, and so we sort of doubled down on that a little bit, and yeah, we're able to create. We unfortunately create some chances, but it comes from the guys really being committed to it, and a lot of I would say a lot of hard running by the guys up front.
BJ, as difficult as it is to talk individually about a team effort like today, I would like you to, if you could, to refer to Sam Surridge's game tonight.
I think what we're seeing from Sam and what we're seeing from the whole group is that everything that we're going to do is about the collective. So if we have to defend from the front, then it starts with Sam and Hani right now. And if we have to defend from the back, it's from the back line. But everyone's going to attack and everyone's going to defend. And all I think we saw out of Sam individually was someone who's completely bought into what we're doing and playing his role in sort of the game, the team game that we're trying to play.
Yeah, BJ, obviously you have good history with Philadelphia and that's kind of where you started your coaching career in the professional ranks. So does this feel any special? Do you have any text you want to send out to people after this?
I mean, it's might be for me. There's a lot more firsts here. The Nashville hasn't won in Philadelphia, so for me, that's a great sort of step for us as a club. And of course, this is a club that gave me my opportunity. But at the same time, we're here to compete. We're here to win, and I'm here to represent Nashville. And I thought collectively today was a good representation of the team and the club that we are, and the team and the club that we're trying to become.
And Jacob Schaffelberg made his season debut as a sub tonight. I guess what did you see from him in his short action? Where do you feel he is in terms of being close to being full strength?
Yeah, I mean, Jacob's still on limited minutes, so that's why he comes in sort of a reserve capacity, being his first game back from a long injury. I think the strengths that Jacobs brings is his ability to run behind, and you saw that tonight with creating some chances. And then we're going to continue to work on his, on the defending side. which he's committed to. And, I think, again, all of the guys that came off the bench tonight, when you look at Teal, Gaston, Josh, and Jacob, they come in and they know their role and that role and what they need to do to close the game out. And again, it's a 20-man effort to win here in Philadelphia.
BJ, obviously it wasn't a clean sheet, but Joe Willis at the end of the game had a pretty good double penalty kick save there. Just talk about his performance today and just going forward.
I thought Joe commanded the box really well tonight. I think the highlight is the double save. But the amount of times he took the ball out of the air was really good. And then he had the big save where he stuck his left foot out and blocked, on a sharp angle, which is another huge save. So, a really good performance by Joe, and giving us that comfort in the back.
BJ, first of all, what do you think you either figured out on film or executed right that Matt Noonan and Oscar Pereira and Caleb Porter before you this season couldn't figure out to beat this Philly team because you gave their first loss of the year?
Yeah, I think Philadelphia is a team that's got a really clear identity. They press you really well. They're hard to play against, and they attack with speed. So for us, it's just about playing our game, trying to get our guys into the best positions. And tonight, I thought you saw a committed group that was able to, split some space behind and finish our chances. And that's really the game, right? I think, there's always chances for both teams in these games. And I think, our guys took them quite well.
You talked a little about being back here, but I saw you chatting with Bradley Carnell on the sideline. Coincidentally, right after they had the cool pregame ceremony for Andre Blake for his 300th appearance with the club, I saw Bradley point to the field as if perhaps you should have been out there too. What was it like watching that?
The ovation that Andre got from the fans tonight speaks volumes more than I can. I was here when Andre was here. We've developed a great relationship. It's really 300 games is hard to do. And as I told some guys on the bench, he didn't get a lot of playing time in the first year or two when he was here. So to get 300, even in a couple, in that, it's just a truly remarkable, I would say, achievement for a guy who's been here his whole career. And I think it's great to see Andre there. I think it's great to see his family there. It's a guy who's really embraced Philadelphia. And I think, having spent many, many years in Philadelphia, I think we can confidently say that he's someone who embodies what it means to be from Philadelphia. And it was great to see him get the recognition. There's one more guy.
Okay, gotcha.
BJ, where do you place this week coming back here? I take it this isn't about you coming back here and all that, but where do you kind of place it this week in preparation? Is it something you kind of address and then put aside? How do you deal with that?
No, listen, our whole focus as a team was coming in here to play the first place team, a team that's got 9 goals for, in a stadium that we've never won. And honestly, that was our focus. And it doesn't mean that I still appreciate everything that's happened at this club. This is the club that gave me my chance. Jim Curtin gave me my chance. So I would say the only reason I'm on that sideline is because of the opportunities here, but we're professionals. So we came here to try and get 3 points, and it's only week 4 in the season. It's going to be a long grind till the end.
Yeah, it was a goal that we probably worked on in training in a way. I think we knew that they had spacing behind them, and it's a long ball, good pass from Walker, and he done well to block the guy heading it, and then I was in, and then see shots inside, and then it's a good finish. So, yeah, good goal, and then performance. I thought we were really good. Second half we had to grind that out, and we have to do that a lot of times this season at times, and yeah, it was good result.
Yeah, Sam, I'm just curious from your perspective. It feels like the chances you guys have been creating have kind of consistently got better over the last 4 games, and tonight kind of came to a head. What have you made of just how the team has been clicking, and from your end, just being the recipient of some of those must feel good.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like we're just, in a simple term, we're getting in better positions. I think that's it. I think we're getting in the ball in dangerous areas, which is obviously important. And then just I think sometimes just got to let us do that in the final third, and come same happened with, I think, the second goal. The centre goal was a bit more bit more off the training ground where he's kind of flicked around the corner and then to come short and then spanning high. And that's another one we've been working on. But yeah, it was just things like that. You can see what we've been doing, and I think it's just about replicating in training and then coming into a game. So yeah.
Yep. Sam, does for you, I guess, how does it feel just have your first goal of the season out of the way, and does just does seeing one go into the back of the net build any sort of confidence from there?
Yeah, of course it does. I think I'm always confident. I think I was unlucky on the first two games. I think I had two disallowed goals. And I wasn't offside, but I think maybe the other lads who the initial pass maybe were a little bit. But on another day, them two could have been given. So I wouldn't say I'm short of confidence, but it's always nice to get the first one of the season. So would be lying if I said it wasn't important, because it is important. I'm a striker and I need to be scoring. So yes, I'm happy on that aspect, but I'm more happy that we've come here and we've dominated a good team. So.
Yeah, Sam, can you just tell us a little bit how hard it is to play in this system as a striker? Because it seems like you're defending, you're counter pressing, you're doing all sorts of stuff. You're going out wide, you're coming inside, you're scoring, you're crossing the ball. Can you just explain what your role is? Because it looks like to me you're just doing a little bit of everything, really.
Yeah, I think exactly what you said. I think I like doing that sort of free. I don't want to be like put into a box and say, right, this is what you want to do. This is how you do it. And yeah, I think I'm quite unique in that aspect. I feel like I can do a lot of the things that I'm getting asked to do. And at times, obviously, it's good because again, sometimes defenders don't know what they're coming up against. I might pull out wide, I might be central, I might go for cut back, I might get against sharp box. I feel like that's where I can try and hurt teams. And yeah, obviously, BJ's done really well at bringing that out with me. So yeah, it's important that we
Oh, go ahead, Nick. I see your hand up.
Yeah, Sam, in basketball, people have the crossover and have the defender, they slide on skates. You went back and forth today and you had the defender sliding on his skates and you ended up finishing near post. At one point, were you thinking, do I need to finish his back post or near post?
Yeah, I was. So initially, when I chopped inside, I was going to go for the far corner because it was a bit more open. The angle was like it was a bit tight front post. But as soon as I took that touch, and then I think it was Desnes that went past. That's when that corner kind of opened up a bit. Yeah, obviously the keeper touched. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was a good finish. But I was thinking about opening my body up.
And then a follow-up with that, 2 games now for a mid-Cosm with 2 starts and 2 goals. Just kind of explain your chemistry along with the new addition of him to the team.
Yeah, I think he's brilliant. I think he's fit into the team really well, into the system really well. You can tell he's a really good dribbler. See, like I said, we can get in dangerous areas, and someone that can score goals. It's important that we've got the whole team doing that. And you've seen today, Ahmed, Annie, so it's important that we've shared it around. And yeah, we can have goals from out wide and central, so I think that's always important. Yeah, just got to keep going, and I'm sure he's going to learn throughout the season what aspects of his game like we all are. So it's going to be well.